At the end of week 6, I had a failed attempt at a 5k PB. I'm choosing not to look at this as a failure, but as a reality check for where I am. I've done a fair bit of speed work over the course of this block, so now it's time to work on my base fitness with less focus on all-out speed. If I'm going to find 4 minutes and 17 seconds, this could be my best bet. First run of week 7 done. Nice easy one to start the week. Race day is approaching. Let's have a good one. Come on. Welcome to Tuesday. Today is an over and under session. I'm going over and under half marathon pace. So let's get it done. Let's go. For this Turbo Tuesday, I wanted to hit 15 seconds either side of goal half marathon pace on alternating kilometres. On the unders, I was finding it really tough, and only just about managed to stay a few seconds under instead of the 15 that I wanted to. I set out to do 4 of each, so 8 in total, and I didn't realise what a difficult session this would be. I've never been so glad to see traffic lights. This session is not going as I would have liked it to. I'm calling it. Jesus. Okay, 6 reps today instead of 8. I'm calling it. I'm just running easy now all the way home. I managed the overs and the unders just, but nowhere near as comfortably as I would have liked. So maybe not quite enough recovery from the hard 5k I did the other day. Probably is what's going on, and I'm also maybe not as fit as I would like to be. So yeah, a bit of a disheartening run this, but it's not over. I run easy, and that always helps me get a bit of perspective. You know, the lower my heart rate goes when I run, the more contemplative and philosophical I feel. And I think I've realised my main error today. You know, I'm running every day, so it'd be easy to blame it on that and the lack of recovery, etc, etc. But a lot of people tell me, you know, that's what to expect. And I'm not stupid, I know that's exactly what to expect. But I think I made one really big error today. And that was I didn't warm up. I did a couple of roadside drills, but you know, I went straight in. I went in dry with a really quick tempo kilometre, and then, you know, I think I hit that threshold really early. So I think that was my big mistake today, and I'm learning as I go, and I'll always be honest with you guys, because there's no point, you know, dressing it up any other way, because at the end of the day I did a session and it didn't go as planned, and I've only got myself to blame. But you live and learn, and that's the whole point of this training block for me. So yeah, by the time I get home that'll be 9k done. 6k, you know, those were useful, and the other 3k arguably even more useful, because they've been the nice easy Ks, pulling myself back down to earth. 10-minute miles is my cup of tea, I tell you what. Anyway, see you tomorrow. It's Wednesday, it's hill day. See you up there. I ain't running that fast, mate. High five. Good girl. Daisy, tip toes. Good girl. Right, let's go, Daisy. Come on. See you later. So there we go, 13 kilometers, and that was about 1 hour 17 of running today, and that was just such a really nice, really good run. I haven't done a really nice easy run for a long time, because I don't know if it's because of the ultra marathon I did, what was that, 2-3 months ago, and just haven't given myself a break, or it could be the hot weather. Just basically I've found it really difficult to run in zone 2 and maintain an easy effort, if I'm being completely honest. So easy efforts have not felt very easy lately until today. That felt really good. Finally I've done an easy run that's felt easy, and I feel good today. I'm in my Go Faster Alan Partridge shorts. So yeah, that's Thursday done. Jurassic Park. She said to me on the last one, I want to go a little bit quicker than usual. This is ridiculous. I think she's going to be up there with Mo Farah at the moment. Look at her go. Going. Yes, yes. Go on. What are those noises? Up until Sunday, I trained in zones 1 and 2 for the majority of the week. They were the best noises she's done yet. What a performance. Here he is. I quite fancied injecting a bit of a structured workout into the weekend long run. I decided on a 4x5 kilometre pyramid, going from easy to half marathon goal pace. The in-between steady pace was where I spent most of the time, and I'm pleased to report that the effort didn't feel too difficult. When your target race pace is quite fast, relative to you of course, for large amounts of your training block, that pace can feel unachievable, and that's why running steady is my saviour. For me, it sits at the top end of zone 2 and it takes me into zone 3, and it's the perfect springboard to do some quicker paces in longer runs like today. I rarely train at this pace on shorter runs. One of my favourite things about a daunting 22 kilometre half marathon target race pace multi-pyramid run is that you only have to run the hard effort 4 times for the whole time that you're out, and the overall effect on your body is really positive. You've just got to get through it. So there we go, week 7 is done. I tried to focus this week on zone 2 and endurance rather than speed. So I think the 5k dream is gone now. I have to admit it. I don't think I'm going to have another go at getting a 5k PB in this block. I got close, but no cigar. So instead what I'm going to do now, just don't want to bite my nose to spite my face, by just keep doing speed and intervals where I might just tire myself out and potentially injure myself. So I'm going to try and focus on zone 2 for a lot of the remainder of this block. I mean, I did over and unders earlier this week, and I did a little bit of half marathon pace work as well yesterday, but that suits me down to the ground. I'm just going to keep throwing in some half marathon pace stuff, but just a little bit, because I don't, like I said, I don't want to go trying to injure myself just because I'm trying to run at that pace. Race days are wonderful things, and don't forget, next Sunday is race week again. Next week is race week again, because on Sunday coming up is Cheltenham 10k, so I'm going to have a good a good solid effort of 10k of running there. Not quite sure how I'm going to run yet, whether I'm going to do it just at a half marathon pace, or maybe go out at a half marathon pace and go a bit quicker towards the end, or maybe just an all-out 10k. I'm not quite sure yet. But yes, the majority of my running, especially this week or just gone, has been zone 2 stuff, and it's felt good. So I'll see you on the next video. Looking forward to Cheltenham 10k, that's coming up. But I'll see you soon. Take it easy wherever you are in the world. I've had a really good week. Week 7 is done. Week 8, what have you got? See you soon. Take it easy. Ta-da.